Hey, welcome to DAP. My name is Veena Prashant. Great to see you here. This is a short mini course. It's all about membership sites. Lesson 1 was membership site core concepts, some of the common mistakes people make when they start a new membership site, mistakes you should avoid. Lesson 2 was about how you can use your membership site to offer a lead magnet and how you can use it to build your audience. And lesson 3 was how you can convert your free subscribers into paying customers using a low-cost paid product. And lesson 4 is today's lesson. It's all about how you can use your membership site for your core offer, your main product. It could be an online course, online challenge, training, whatever you want. I'll take you behind the scenes today to show you step by step how to do it. And it doesn't really matter if you're creating a free course or a paid course or the price point of your course, because the steps are going to be the same. The main difference is, like, for a paid course, you have to create a sales page. For a free course, you got to create an opt-in page. For a paid course, you got to create a payment button. And for a free course, you got to create a sign-up form. Other than that, it's pretty much the same. If you want to see how I do my courses and challenges, go to membershipsitechallenge.com and you can sign up for this free course. This course that you're taking right now, this is also available as a course. If you go to membershipsitechallenge.com under the free section, you're going to find this course, membership site course. You can sign up for it and you can take this course to see how it looks. You can experience this course. First, I'm going to give you a quick demo. I'll show you the front end so you can see what an online course or an online challenge created using DAP is going to look like. And then I'll take you behind the scenes to show you step by step how you can set this up. Creating an online course or an online challenge, you can do this using DAP's Course Builder, and it's so easy to use and it's so easy to set up and offer your courses using DAP. All right, so let's dive in. This is one of my sites, membershipsitechallenge.com. I offer different challenges, courses, trainings, everything from the site. And this is a membership dashboard. I send users to this page when they log in. And here they will find all the products, courses, everything they have signed up for, and they can access it from here. Now, what I want to show you here is one of the challenges that I have that I offer from this site. And so here you can see 5-day pre-sale challenge. This is one of the challenges I offer from here. And this user has enrolled in it, but has not started it yet. That's why it's showing under enroll but didn't start yet section. I'm going to click on access content to show you what it looks like. Now, whether you want to offer an online challenge or an online course, you can do this using DAP's Course Builder. And you will have the option of saying, I just want lessons. Or if you have a course where you have modules and lessons, chapters and lessons, you can do that too. And I'll show you a different example of that. Now, this is a challenge I launched last year. And you can see there is the challenge schedule here at the top. And you can add whatever you want. You can give them access to specific resources if you want. And another awesome option we have is this task list. You can add the task list towards the bottom of each one of your lessons and let them know what you want them to do after they complete the lesson, right? So these are not required, like, they can still go to the next lesson even if they don't complete it, but it's a good, list of things that you want them to complete. And just add it here so they can see, whether they have completed it or not before they go to the next lesson. And they can check the box to say, yes, I have done it. And then they can go to the next lesson. And we also have an option in the backend where you can say they are required to complete these action items. And you cannot do it using the task list, but you can do this using our gamification plugin where you can say, these are custom tasks and these are required tasks. They have to complete these to be able to go to the next lesson. So you can do that as well. You can also add a quiz if you want, and you can say complete this quiz. Otherwise, you won't be able to go to the next lesson, or you have to score this much in this quiz to be able to go to the next lesson. You can do that using DAP's integration with our quiz plugin, smartquizbuilder.com. And in the bottom right corner, you can see I have the notes section where they can take notes, private notes. And this one is just for the students. They can take notes. And there's also this chat option, live chat option, where if they want to send you a message, they can send you a message. These are all configurable in the backend. If you do not want a live chat option, you can turn it off. And even though they are sending you a message, you don't have to respond in real time. You will find all the messages they are sending you in the backend, and you can respond to it whenever you want. And you can also say, send the student an email with my response. There are so many different elements in the DAP Course Builder, all designed to help you engage your students, answer their questions, and help them make progress, because it's all about helping them get to the finish line. So when they click on the Mark is Complete button here to indicate they have completed it, I have also added this another gamification item where you can see it says awesome, and it's personalized. It says awesome Veena because I have personalized it using name. Always use name where possible to get the attention of your students, encourage them, and get them to keep going, right? The main thing is to help them make progress. So you can use different things, different gamification elements to encourage your students and help them make progress. All of this is beautifully integrated into the DAP's Course Builder. All right, you can see this is day 1, and I have added my video right here. And you can add whatever you want as far as the video element, right? You can use a short code of your video player. You can insert that in the builder. You can use YouTube video if you want. You can insert that here. You can use embed code from Vimeo, Vistia, whatever video player you use. You can enter that here. So you can add whatever you want as far as the video content. You can record your video and you can insert it here. And you can see this is how it looks. I have the video at the top of lesson number 1, day 1, and what they need to do to complete this challenge, this day's challenge, right? And what they will learn, it's here, and action items for each day. And they can download whatever freebies you want to give them access to. You can get them to download it. They can mark this as complete, and then they can go to the next lesson. Again, gamification, where it says, awesome, see you tomorrow. On day 2, we'll validate our product idea. I'm also giving them points for completing the lessons. You have earned a point by completing this lesson. Everything that you need to build a successful course and help your students get the results you promised, you will find all of that beautifully integrated. So let me quickly show you a back end of another challenge where I'm using modules and lessons. This is how this one looks. You can see, again, it looks similar to the other one, except the colors are different. And one more thing I have done here is I have enabled the comments section. And this is such an awesome thing that we have added recently in the Apps Course Builder that's going to help you engage your students, engage your community, and get them, interacting with you. This will allow your students to leave you a comment after they complete each lesson. This is what you need, right? You don't want to create a course just to sell it, but you want to help people get results from it. And there are 5 lessons in this challenge. I'm actually using modules and lesson, right? So you can see here, first one, welcome. I have 2. And day 1, there's 1 lesson. Day 2, 1 lesson. Day 3, multiple lessons. Day 4, multiple lessons. And day 5, there's 1 lesson. During the challenge, I did live calls. So all the replays right here under group call, there are bonuses and gifts they get as part of this challenge. So everything I have organized it here. It looks amazing. Everything is easy to access, very intuitive, and people have fun taking the course. There is no confusion. Let me go to the next lesson here. So this is day 1 of this challenge. I have video at the top, and I have freebie gifts right here, and action items, tools required to complete this lesson, action items for today, what they have to complete. And there are so many comments, as you can see again. Now, there's one question people often ask us about online courses, which is, I want to create an online course and sell it for a one-time fee, but I also want to offer it as part of my membership. Yes, of course, you can do this using the app. We have a feature we call as product chaining, and you can use the product chaining feature to say, if someone purchases this membership level, give them access to all of these courses. So you would first have to create your courses, as regular courses. You create your courses in the app, and you can set up the pricing. You can sell it for a one-time fee. Then you can create your membership levels, and you can say, when someone signs up for, say, silver membership, they're going to get access to courses 1 and 2. When someone signs up for the gold membership, they will get access to all of these other courses. So that's completely up to you what you offer as part of your membership. So you can create all of your courses, sell it for a one-time fee, and you can also create different, membership levels, different packages, and you can use the chaining feature to say when someone buys this package, this is what they are going to get, right? So you can set this up. I'm going to talk about this in more detail and show you exactly how to set it all up in the next lesson, which is all about how to create and offer different membership tiers, different membership levels from your membership site. So now let me take you to the back end to show you how you can set this up. So this is the backend of DApp. This is the DApp products page. And you can click on courses right here. It'll bring you to a page like this. Here you will find a list of all your courses, challenges. And then you can click on this edit button if you want to edit an existing course. If you want to manage your students, you can click on this, and you can click on manage students right here. And you can manage all your students that have signed up for this course or challenge from here. If you want to create a brand new course, click on create new. It's going to bring you here, what are you looking to create today? Here you can select course. Even if you are doing a challenge, select course. And the next step is, let's create your course. Are you looking to create a free or a paid course? In this case, I'm going to set this to paid, but even if you want to create a free course, steps are the same. If you want to offer your course as a lead magnet or you're creating a paid course, steps are pretty much the same. For a free course, you got to create an opt-in page and a sign-up form. For a paid course, you got to create a sales page and a payment button, but steps are the same, pretty much the same. So in this case, this is a paid course. You can select your brand colors right here. You can select an option below. So if you want to use AI to build out your course, you can use AI, super simple AI. You can use AI to build out your entire course, content, everything. And then you can update it. Obviously, you should update it. but it's really easy to get started. It will build out your entire course, the first draft with all the modules, lessons, everything. And then you can update it. But if you want to build it from scratch, you don't want to use AI, then use Create from Scratch. Give your course a name, description, and it will bring you to the course builder. And you can see this is the builder, right? There are a few tabs here. So this is how the course builder is organized. Everything is really super clear, easy to set up. Give your course a name and description in the course info tab. In the course structure tab, you can say, I'm going to have modules and lessons or just lessons in this course. That's how you can organize. And course progress, you can say, I want to allow users to go to next lesson only if they complete the previous lesson. Or you can say, no restrictions. They can go to the lessons. Doesn't matter. They don't have to take the course in a specific order. And next step is you can say this is a free course or a paid course. If it's a paid course, what's the price? You can set that up here. In this case, for example, let's say this is $49. You can set that up here. Next, here is where you can select a course template. Step 4, you can say, I want to use dApps Builder. I want to use WordPress for my content. I want to use a combination of both. If you use this option, right, you don't have to figure out a layout for your course, for your lessons, because dApps template will take care of all of that for you. So that's what I do. It's really easy to build your courses if you use dApps Builder. But if you're really good with WordPress or you have already created your content in WordPress and you just want to offer it as a course from dApp, in that case, you can use this option. First option, I want to use WordPress for my content. Go ahead and create all your content directly in WordPress under Pages. You don't have to do this in dApp. Just go to WordPress, create your content there, and then you can use dApps Builder and just add all those WordPress lessons directly to the course builder in dApp, and then dApp will manage it for you. All you have to do is like insert a shortcode from dApp in each one of those lessons, so dApp knows, it's part of the dApp course, so dApp can manage it. But other than that, you will have full freedom in terms of how your lessons look. You can use your page builder to create it, design it however you want, but just make it part of the course in dApp by adding all those pages in the dApp's lesson builder, right? And if you use the third option, it's a mix of both, where dApp will control the layout, but you can still use your page builder to to add your content. All right, course template is where you can configure the layout, how you want your course to look. And this will be applied to all the lessons in your course. Just be aware of that. Whatever you add here in the template will be applied to all the lessons in your course. And towards the top, you can see there is a timer. You can add a course timer to add a sense of urgency to show them how much time they have spent on the course already or on the lesson. You can add a progress bar. You can add a course outline. You can add a resources section. Everything is configurable. Whatever you don't want to show, you can turn it off. This is the left sidebar. If you don't want a sidebar at all, you can also turn that off. You can turn that off, and here you can see. You can just say hide the sidebar and it will just show like this. All right. You can turn that off if you want. And you can also control the sidebar position. If you want the sidebar to be on the right, you can do that too. You can configure everything here. You can adjust the width, the colors, everything. There is a full-fledged customizer right here. You can see if you click on it, you can adjust the sidebar width, the content area width, everything right here, right? So what I would recommend is, like, if you're building a brand new course or a challenge using dApp's Course Builder, just use the defaults initially and then check the front end, see how it looks, and then come back to the builder and update it. All right. And here under Course Customizer, you can see all the colors are here, right? The brand colors that we picked initially. You can see dApp is using it, but you can change all these colors, the header menu color, lesson complete button color, everything is here. Global customizer is for all the elements that dApp has: text element, heading element, style list, task list, bullet point list, everything. And this is the notes element. If you want to allow users, to take like private notes, then you can enable this section right here. Now let's go to the lesson builder. Here is where you can add your modules and lessons, right? So in this case, in this course, I have said I'm going to have modules and lessons. That was in the course structure, right? Modules and lessons. So when you create your lessons in the lesson builder, first you got to set up your modules, and then you can add lessons to that module. You can move lessons later on if you want from one module to another. You can do that. You can clone your lessons. All of that you can do here. So first thing is to set a parent page. So click on set a parent page. And this way, dApp can organize all the lessons under that parent page in WordPress. So whatever you want, you can call it. In this case, for example, let's say it's member site, save it. Everything will be organized under that parent page. Done. So now next step is to add your module. So you can give it any name you want. Introduction. This is the main module. Now you can add your lessons under this module. You can add more modules. You can add more modules. You can add as many lessons as you want in each module. So if you want to create a new lesson, you can click on this. If you want to add a PDF, zip file, template file, whatever resources you want. If you want to add that and make it part of the course, you can do that too. Add existing content. This is not going to be part of the lesson, but these are additional resources they're going to get access to as part of the course. If you want to do that, you can still protect it using DApp. This way, no one can get to it unless they have signed up for this course. So DApp knows that these are, not the actual lesson, but additional resources that's part of the lesson. So click on create a new lesson. Give it any name you want. Let's say this is the welcome lesson and save and next. It's going to bring you to the lesson builder right here. You can drag and drop whatever you want, whatever elements you want, and you can build out your course this way. All right. So this is the lesson builder. You can add lessons using AI. You can add lessons directly right here. You can drag and drop whatever elements you want here to build out your course. It's actually really easy. This is the lesson section, right? So whatever content you add here is going to show up in the middle section of your course. And I'll show you a real example of that in the front end, and it'll be clear to you how this works. You can add images. You can see these are different elements. If you want a task list element, you can drag and drop a task list right here to your course. And style list, everything is here. Right? So it's self-explanatory. I'm not going to go over the details of this, but once you have added your lesson content, you can click on save and next, and your lesson is ready. First lesson is ready, right? So once your lesson looks good, you can check it out in the front end first to a preview of what it looks like. Let's do this first. You can see this is a very basic lesson. I haven't done much, but it looks good already, right? So you can configure and make your course look nice and add whatever you want for each one of your lessons. So far I have added lesson number 1. It already looks pretty good. Now this is how you can build out the rest of your content. You can click on add content to add more lessons to this module. You can click on add more modules to add another module, and you can build out your course this way. What I would recommend, right? Don't build out your entire course first. Add a few lessons and complete the course, fully build out your course, see how everything looks, test out user experience. If everything looks good, then build out the rest of your lessons. All right, so in the rules tab, you can say where do users go when they log in. So always send them to the dashboard. That's what I do. You can see it's by default configured to send users to the dashboard page, and you can create your dashboard in member pages. And by default, when you create a brand new membership site using DApp, DApp will create these pages for you. You don't have to manually create it. You can configure whatever you want later on. By going to member pages, you can update it, but DApp will create the initial version for you. Access content is when they click the access this course button, where can they go to access it? So typically what I do is I send them to the first lesson page of the course, and that's it. You don't really have to do much here other than that. If you drip out your content and you say lesson 1 is available here, I actually forgot to mention this, like in the lesson builder, you can also drip out your content. You can click on drip release and you can set up your drip setting. If it's, for example, a challenge and you want it to be dripped out on specific dates, you can set up the date, start date and end date, and it's going to be available between those dates, right? So you can do that too. That's what I do for my challenges, where, if it's going to start on a specific date, I set up date-based dripping. And there's also this action-based release where you can say, like, if users complete this quiz, only then they will be able to go to the next lesson. You can select the quiz that you can create in Smart Quiz Builder, which is our quiz plugin, and you can create all your quizzes there in SQB. And it doesn't matter if you have DApp or not, SQB works even if you don't have DApp. But if you have DApp, in that case, when you create your courses, you can add whatever quiz you want, and you can say users can go to the next lesson only if they pass this quiz. See here, this is a blocking quiz. If it's a blocking quiz, you can enable this switch and say they have to score a certain grade to be able to go to the next lesson, right? So there are different options here. There's also a time-based release where you can say, I want to set a time limit. Users have to spend a specific amount of time before they can go to the next lesson. And if you have dripped out your course where all the lessons are not available right away as soon as they sign up, then the message that you want them to see, if they try to access a lesson that's not yet available, you can configure these messages here in the dripped content tab of rules and settings. Now, gamification tab, I'm going to skip this one because I'm going to show you how to set up different gamification options that we have in DApp and how to set this up. And I show you my course, my challenge, and how I'm using gamification to award points, to, how I have set up animation. And you can also do certificates and badges and give them points for completing the entire course, give them points for completing each lesson. You can send specific message based on lesson. So when they complete each lesson, if you want to send them an email related to that lesson, and when they click the mark as complete button, if you then want to send them this email, you can do that here in the gamification tab. Let's go to the next tab now. So notifications tab, this is where you can set up your welcome email and different emails that you want to send users. And here the main thing is to send them how they can log in, right? Thank them for signing up and then let them know how they can log in and access the course they have just purchased. Use these merge tags from DApp. DApp will automatically create a membership account when someone signs up, and you can use these merge tags to send them their login details. All right, next step. This is another awesome feature we have. You can use DApp to build out your sales page for your course, your opt-in page for your course, your payment button, your sign-up form. Everything will be done by DApp. This is a paid course. So here, DApp will help you create a sales page. DApp will help you create a thank you page. DApp will also create a payment button for you using its integration with our shopping cart plugin, Smart Pay Cart. So you can use this option if you want, but you don't have to, right? If you already have a sales page, enter the URL here. If you already have a thank you page, landing page where you want to send them, you can enter that here. And if you already have a payment button or you don't want to use SPC, just skip it. You don't have to do anything here. This entire step can be skipped. If you don't want to use DApp to build your sales page, thank you page, payment button, just skip it. You don't have to do it. It's not a required step in this, right? So let me quickly show you what happens if you were to build it using DApp. So click on generate a sales page. And here you can use AI to build it. What's the name of your sales page? Introduction to membership sites. What does it help people with? Enter the goal of your course and next. Now, DApp splits the sales page creation into multiple steps. First is headline, then it's the solution introduction, then it's benefits and visuals and stuff like that. So it's going to build it out step by step. So problem identifying question. So here, this one is your headline. Select whatever you want. I'm going to select the first one. Next. This is a solution introduction section where you can introduce your solution and say, here's the problem you're dealing with and here's how I can solve it for you. All right. This is a solution introduction section. I'm going to select the first one. Next. Benefits and value section. Why should they sign up for this course? What's in it for them and how it can help them. All that stuff is going to be in this section. Next. Next step is visuals. You can add visuals. And again, DApp is going to create a page in WordPress, your sales page in WordPress. So you can always update the sales page directly in WordPress after DApp creates the first draft. All right, call to action section, final section, where it'll give you some options for the call to action section, some text for the call to action section. That's it. Pick one. I'm just going to select the first one. Done. Right? You can preview your sales page. Again, don't have to worry about the specific details here because you can directly go to WordPress and update all of this content. But this is just the first draft DApp has created for you. This is how it looks. And it's all created using AI. Nothing too big, just simple sales page. And next, all right, what do you want to call your sales page? Give it a name. Do you have a thank you page? Yes or no? I don't have a thank you page. Then DApp will create a thank you page for you. Next, payment button. If you already have a checkout, you can select your checkout. Give your payment button a name. If you want to test it, set it to sandbox. After you're done testing, you can go directly to SPC, which is our shopping cart plugin. And DApp is going to create this payment button in SPC. It's just that we have made it easier where you don't have to go to SPC to create it. DApp will create it for you through its integration with SPC. But once DApp creates it, you can go to SPC, you can go to buy now buttons in SPC, and you can update it, right? You can update whatever you want there. So if you have set this to sandbox, be sure to go to SPC after you're done testing and switch the button to live mode. All right, next step. All right, that's it. You can see this is your sales page, this is your thank you page, this is your payment button, all done for you by DApp, right? This is how easy it is. If you use DApp's course builder, everything is done for you. And then it's much easier for you to update it because the first draft is done. All right, let me show you the sales page here. This is a sales page. Again, this is just the initial draft and you should update it. Directly in WordPress, you can update it, but this looks like this. So you get some content for your sales page and the buy now button is just a simple link. When you click on it, it will take you to the checkout page. You can replace the buy now link with the button using your page builder, but that just makes it easy. Let's go ahead and test this. Let me show you how this works. Place your order. All right, it sent me to the thank you page. In the welcome email, they're going to get the login details. When they log in, they're going to be sent to this dashboard where they can click on the access content button. And when they click on the access content button for this course, it's going to send them to the first lesson of the course, which is this one. And, as long as you have configured all your courses to show up in the dashboard, it's going to show up. But if you have configured specific courses to show up or specific challenges to show up in your dashboard, then be sure that when you add a new course or a challenge, go to the dashboard and configure it. Otherwise, it's not going to show up in the dashboard. Next step is the summary tab where you will see all the details about this course that you have just created. That's it. This is all you have to do to create your course in DApp and publish it, create your sales page, thank you page, connect the dots and all of that stuff. DApp takes care of everything pretty much. And all you have to do is update your content. So now what I'll do quickly is take you to the back end of one of my courses. One of my challenges actually, and show you how I have set it up in the backend. So it'll be even more clear to you as to, some of the things you can do to make your course more engaging and get people to, sort of gamify your course and stuff like that. So let me show you how I have done it for one of my challenges. All right, so this is the backend of DApp's products page. I'm going to quickly walk you through this challenge because you already know how it works, but I just want to quickly show you my setup here. Modules and lessons. So even though it's a challenge, it's a 5-day challenge. I have, multiple lessons in each module each day. So I have used this modules and lessons option here. Some of the modules, they can take the lessons in any order they want. All right, so this is the course template, nothing special here. I'm using the default template, uploaded an image for my challenge here. This is the lesson builder. I have modules and lessons. The welcome lesson, I have 2 lessons. The welcome module, I have 2 lessons in it. And I have several modules here. You can see day 1 through day 5. And then I have 3 different modules here. What's next, group call, and bonuses. I have different modules here. Each module has different things in it. Let me show you the welcome lesson here. All right, so this is the welcome lesson. As you can see, you can introduce your course, introduce your challenge, challenge prep, what they have to do to prep for this challenge. And comments section, you can enable comments and let them know to introduce themselves. And that's what I have done. All right, so this is how it looks. This is lesson number 1, day 1. And I have the video here and what they will learn in this, and the download section for the freebie they get as part of this lesson, and tools that are required to implement this challenge and action items. And then towards the bottom, I have this comment section. And again, a lot of people left a comment here, so pretty awesome. Gamification tab is where I have gamified this course. And you can see, I have not done much actually. You can see I'm just using a simple gamification element, which is animation. Let me show you the animation option that I have used here. For example, for the quiz-based lead magnet. And let me show you this here. And you can set it up, different gamification for each one of your lessons. You can do different things for each one of your lessons. I have selected this template. You can add a background color and you can add whatever message you want. It's going to hide this animation after how many seconds? In this case, 6 seconds. Well done. First name, 1 down, 4 more to go, right? That's my message for them. So add an encouraging message for them, animation GIF. It's going to show up after they complete the lesson. And if you want to give them points and stuff like that, you can do that too. But I haven't done anything here with this course. I kept it simple with this challenge. But if you want to give them access to bonus lessons, you can say, yes, I want to give them access to other products when they complete this lesson as a reward for completing it. So you can give them automatic access to another product, another resource that you have created when they complete it. And award points, you can give them points for completing your course or your lesson. In this case, if they complete this lesson, for example, if you want to give them a point for completing it, you can do that and you can display a message to say, hey, congrats, we have given you points for completing this, great job. You now have this many points in your account. And you can then create a store where they can, use their points to redeem access to some of your products that are available for points. So you can use a points-based system if you want. And that's how all this stuff works. And then send email. You can also send them an email to let them know, hey, thanks for completing this lesson. Next lesson, you can expect this. It will be available on this date. Whatever message you want specific to that lesson, you can send it from here. It will be specific to this lesson and it will only get sent after they click on the mark is complete button to say they have completed this lesson. This is how this works. That's it for now. As you can see, it's really easy to use DApp's Course Builder to create your courses, create your challenges. Everything is done for you by DApp, and it cannot get any easier than this. And also, DApp's Course Builder is designed to help you not just create your course, not just launch your course, but increase your student engagement. Get them to actually take the course. Get them to complete the course. Help them get results. So everything is designed based on that. So next lesson is all about membership tiers and how you can create and offer different products, services, courses, templates as part of your membership tiers, how you can create it, how you can manage it, how you can set it all up using DApp. Thank you so much for watching. I'll be back soon. Bye for now.